I'm wondering if you can hear the squeaking noise that's on the chain at the moment. It's so dry of oil. Decided to go out to bike shop and buy some chain lube, as I quite need it. I'm joined by one of my friends on an ER6 just behind me here, and yeah, we've just been to the post office to do a little errand before we set out. This is the road that's going to be closed for I don't know how many weeks or months, but main road right through the centre of town. So God only knows where the traffic's going to go. I'm trying the camera today on the medium setting for the angle of view. Oh well, that chain is squeaking bad. Because I finally tightened it up, it's now become evident to me how dry it is. So I ran out of chain lube a couple of weeks back, and sort of one of those things you keep meaning to do but you never get around to. I needed an excuse for a ride today, and I needed an excuse to test out this field of view. So apologies if you can't really see anything compared to the previous videos, which were shot in wide. So we're off to Cheltenham, to, I think it's Skellerns over there. Very nice garage. I haven't thought how I'm going to get it home yet, because I haven't taken a bag with me. There's no room in the under-seat storage on these things. So I'm probably just going to have to stuff it down my jacket. We'll come to that later. There we are, going off down the main Cheltenham road. It definitely set on video mode this time. I know I'm recording this one. I have got the LCD screen on it, so I could line up my shot before I set off. However, when the camera's on top of my helmet, I can't actually see it to line it up. Who knows, I'm just testing it for battery life mainly. You can set the screen so it's always on, or so that it turns itself off after 60 seconds, so it's not chewing up your batteries all the time. So I'm just wondering if any of that standby mode does consume a bit more power. But these guys are doing 50. I bet my friend is glad and happy, because she's recently sold her 125 and bought that ER6. So she can finally overtake things. She will be happy. Beginning to understand already just how much footage you need to sift through, and how time consuming it can be. Shouldn't overtake here, being the truck stop, but I'm not sitting behind this person. So rarely find people that just do the speed limit. I suppose if everyone's doing the speed limit, no one will catch up to each other, so you'd never see them to do it. But yeah, apart from that, why are you going so slow? I'm not in a rush to get anywhere. Please turn off, you slow pieces. Turn off, turn off, turn off. Yes. Oh, you can go back over the hills. On the way back if it looks good. What is that ugly thing? It just looks inherently unstable. It's going to fall over if there's a gust. Like those Bedford rascal vans. I've ever been tempted just to try and push them over. Looks like it wouldn't take much. Until the summer's ending, pretty much missed the autumn, going straight into winter now. I've got sniffles. Squeaky chain. I used to work with push bikes. every time I see someone ride a bike past, squeaking gears, incorrectly set up gears, it just irks me so much. And I know a lot of people aren't mechanically minded, but go and Google it. Put some freaking oil on your chain as well. I might buy 2 cans. I'm going to buy 2 cans of oil. No, I can't afford 2 cans, I haven't been paid yet. Starting to get to know Cheltenham quite well. Got a driving test here soon. I've never really bothered to pass my car test. I did loads of lessons years and years ago. I took my test 2 weeks before I went off to uni and failed it. I don't want to make excuses, but it was 8:30 on a Monday morning with the chief examiner at the test centre with the 3rd highest fail rate in the country. But yeah, I kind of gave up after that. I thought, I'm going to get a motorbike instead. I've been riding bikes for about 6 years now. Somewhere around that. I finally decided I work for a car company now. I probably should get a car licence. That might help me out a little bit. So yeah, I'm doing that. I've had a couple of lessons. I haven't actually forgotten how to drive, which surprised me somewhat. Yeah, pretty much ready to take a test. I just had to wait for my work timetable to see when I'd be actually free to book one, which I know now. So when I get home tonight, I'm going to give a text to my driving instructor. Don't go red. Thank you. I actually came down here on one of my driving lessons the other day. I did almost kill a 125 rider, which I'm sorry if that was you, but you were riding like an absolute dick. What happened was I was going down here, just driving along, nice and happily, and he came flying around this corner in front, overtaking a car going the other way. Lucky I saw you, little guy. Could have flattened you. 125s do not have enough poke to overtake around city corners. Now, we're almost at the bike shop, I think. I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. I don't have a great track record of this, but I'm pretty certain. Bike shop should be here on the right. I can see some bikes. We're in the right place. Finally get some chain wax. Lost my keys.